Morning, guys. Today I'm going to show you how to create a PowerPoint using Google Slides for your author study project. So as you can see, I'm already opened up to my web browser, and I have Google open. All I have to do is first sign in. And now I'm signed in, and I'm going to go to my Google Drive. All right, now that I'm in my Google Drive, I'm going to click on New. And we've used other applications, especially Google Docs, but today we're going to use Google Slides. So click on Slides. And what will pop up are a bunch of different layouts and themes that you can use. So let's say that I don't know, I just pick one random one. All right, I'll use the khaki. And press OK. All right, so I have a khaki slide up. And the first thing I want you guys to do is actually change the title of your presentation. Okay, click on that on the top. And I want you to change it to your author's name. So first name, last name, and then presentation. So what I'm going to do is pretend that it's Jack London presentation. Okay. So here's my presentation. Now, on my website, you will see an example presentation, a really bare bones, the most basic type of presentation. So I'd like to open that up just to show you. Go to my website. All right. So on the under Author Study Project, you'll see ASP PowerPoint example. I'm going to click on that, and you will see an example presentation using Google Slides. Okay, so the first slide is a title slide, and instead of example author study project, I'm going to write down author study project Jack London. So let me go back to my presentation. Author study project Jack London. And then I'll put who it's by Mr. Chang. And I'll put today's date, June 2015. Okay, so there it is. I've basically taken my example slide, and I have transferred it over here, changing the names a little bit and the date. Okay, the next thing you're going to want to do is create a new slide. So let's look at the next one. It's a thesis statement. All right, thesis statement. All I want you to do is in one or two sentences explain what what is the purpose of this PowerPoint and who are you talking about. So simply put, in this example, it says Gary Soto is a famous Mexican-American author who writes young adult fiction novels. Okay, pretty simple. Insert new slide. Okay, so we want to insert a new slide. If you don't want to do it that way, you can right click over here and do a new slide here as well. But I'll insert new slide this way. All right, it keeps the same theme. And what I'll do is I'll write down thesis, and I'll write my Jack London was a famous writer that wrote about the outdoor Spirit and Adventures in the Frontier. Okay. It's a sentence that kind of summarizes who your author is. So that's the thesis. All right. All right. I have to insert a new slide. So I'll insert a new slide here. Insert a new slide, and let's take a look at the example PowerPoint again, and see what we have to do. So slide 3. Okay. So I see that slides 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 5. Okay. So basically, the next 5 slides are the 5 topics, okay? And along with that are the various facts that go with it. And for each slide, it looks like there's a topic, there are the facts, and then there's a picture. Okay, not too bad. Let's go back. Now, you could put topic 1, or you could just write out the topic, but for your sake, to keep it really clear, I'll put topic 1, and then the next thing I'll do is put the topic. So maybe the first thing I do is personal information. Okay, and then I would write down the personal information. What you might want to do as well is this. You might want to change the formatting, the layout of your slide. So, for example, if I go to Slide, Apply Layout, they have these different things where it's just a title. It's a title and the body, all right, so on and so forth. This one's actually pretty useful. A title and 2 columns. So I have a title, and now I have 2 columns. So over here, I can write my facts. Okay, so on and so forth. And then over here, I can insert a picture. Let me make sure I know how to do this. Okay, so I want to insert an image. And, you know, if you were to do it like this, you could do a search right here for Jack London. Maybe I select that. Okay. And then, of course, you can resize it. All right. Okay, so I think you kind of get the idea of what you need to do here. But here are a couple of other things that you might want to know how to do. First of all, when we go back here, you'll finish up the rest of these slides. This book description for slide 8, all this really is I'd like you to write a short synopsis. So you can get this from, Barnes & Noble. You can get it from the back of the book that you have. You can go to Amazon, but a short summary or a synopsis of what the book is about. And your final slide is actually your works cited. So you should just go back into your works cited page in your Google Drive and paste it into your document, into your presentation. Okay, so there should be at least 5 here. You've already done the work, you just have to paste it. Let's go back. Just to spruce things up a little bit, you can change a couple of things. So if you go to the slide, you can add certain animations. If you click on slide and then change transition, you can change the transition of the whole slide. So if I click on fade here, I can play it and you'll see what it looks like. See, notice it faded. Okay. I could do slide from right. Stop that. I don't even know what this is. Let's see what happens. Cube. Okay, very cool. All right, now, in addition to that, you can add animations to specific parts of your slide. So if I clicked right here, just the title, I can add an animation. And I'll fly in from the left. And it says here, on click. That means when I click it. I can add another animation to this. And this one may be flying from the right. All right, let's see what this looks like. I have to click. Click again. There we go. So that's what it would look like. Now if I want to cancel any of this, any of these animations, I just click on the X. So if I click off, oh, stop this first. Okay, so if I want to cancel that, click there. Again, I can close that as well. Okay, and if I wanted to change the whole slide, I could put no transition. Okay, and then now it's back to normal. So let's pretend I want this third one. For the whole slide, maybe I do a flip. For the topic, maybe I add, how about a zoom in? For the facts, let's try flying from the left. Let's see what happens when I click on by paragraph. I think then it'll go by line. And then I can add an animation even for my image. Let's try fade in. All right, let's see what this looks like. Oh, I think I did this backwards. Let's see. I don't want fly out to the left, fly in from the left. Let's try that again. Okay, so it starts with my title, fact 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the image. Okay, excellent. All right, so I'll just leave it like that, and now we'll just keep going with the rest of my presentation. Okay, when you are actually presenting it, you can present up here. Okay, so present from beginning, and this is what happens. You'll get a full screen. Okay, I only did a couple slides. All right, the last thing you have to do is to share this with me. Obviously, you just type in my email address and then just send it over and I can grade it. Hope this was helpful, and that's it for the Google Slides presentation for your author study project.